All praises, all praises. Hey, Doug, you getting the welcome home packet today.
That's right.
I'm gonna tell you that straight. All right, so understand, Doug. What's your dietary looking like? What you eat? You eat pork?
Not really, no.
What you eat? Huh?
A little bit of pork.
You eat a little bit of everything. Let's see what God say about eating that pork. Because, first of all, hold that. Give me 2 Maccabees 15:10 first. Because what I want to do, I want to stir your mind up. What's your name? Brandon. I want to stir your mind. I want those wheels in your brain to start to turning. I want you to think today. All right? Read that out. Read.
2 Maccabees, chapter 15 and verse 10.
Read.
And when he had stirred up their minds.
When he had stirred up their minds, read.
He gave them charge.
He gave them what?
Charge. Showing them therewithal the falsehood of the heathen.
Because understand, we out here today to show the falsehood of the heathen. Okay? The so-called white man says you can eat anything. All you got to do is pray over it. But what does God say what we're supposed to eat? Is it more on that? Read.
And the breach of the oath.
And the what?
Of the oath.
So understand, I'm here to stir your minds up.
Come on.
I want to get those wheels turning.
Bring it
I
on.
want you to consider your ways. I want you to understand that you might not be in the righteousness of God.
That's right.
But if you want to get into the righteousness of God, you got to what? Start keeping his commandments. First, I want to touch on your dietary law. All right, give it to me. This is the dietary law. God gave us a diet to have. But yet, we going into China Mountain 3, okay, and eating cat, dog, bat, shrimp, lobster, and then we wonder why we getting congestive heart failure.
Bring it out.
We wonder why we getting diabetes.
Right.
We wonder why we got gout.
Right.
Read.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 7.
Bring it out.
And the swine.
And the what?
And the swine.
That's the pig, the swine.
Though he divide the hoof and be cloven footed, yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you.
Wait a minute. I thought I could put a little bit of Lawry's on it and eat it. Read.
He is unclean to you.
God said that pig is unclean. But yet we spend billions of dollars on slabs of ribs. Read that again.
He is unclean to you. Of their flesh shall ye not eat.
Of their flesh. You ain't supposed to eat it, bruh.
That's right.
Read.
And their carcass shall ye not touch.
So we ain't even supposed to be touching the pig.
Right.
The pig is the bottom feeder of the earth.
Right.
Okay, you can feed a human being to a pig and he'll eat it.
Bring it out.
A pig will eat its own doo-doo.
That's right.
But yet, we consuming it like it's all lean cuisine.
Bring it out. Make it plain.
Okay? You eat pig, what's your name?
My name is Wesley.
Wesley, you eat pig?
Every now and
Yeah, you eat that thing. You eat shrimp?
Sure do.
Huh? You eat shrimp?
Shrimp, yeah.
Crab?
Yep.
Lobster? Let's see what God, you fear God?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
We gonna see after today. Read that.
Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 9.
it
These
out.
shall ye eat all that are in the waters.
So God even gave stipulations on what to eat that lives in the waters. Read.
Whatsoever has fins and scales.
Wesley, read, listen to this.
Whatsoever has fins and scales in the water.
So does shrimp have a fins and scales? No. Does a lobster have fins and scales? Duh. Lobster got fins?
Tails.
It said fins, not tails.
I don't know. What's it?
Make it plain.
Okay, you know what a fin is, right? It's the arms on the fish that make it help it swim. If it doesn't have fins and scales, read.
Them shall ye eat.
Then you shall eat. Okay? Red snapper, perch, walleye, whiting. Those are clean. Those are the fishes or the things that swam in the water God told us to eat.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Verse 10. And all that have not fins nor scales in the seas, and in the rivers of all that move in the waters. And any living thing that which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you.
You know what an abomination is, Wesley?
Not right.
Huh?
Wrong.
No, it's more than that. You know what an abomination is? You know what an abomination is, Doug? If I had a bucket of vomit and I told you to drink it, would you? That's an abomination. God said, if it don't have fins and scales, it's an abomination unto you.
That's right.
You understand me? Give me that Ecclesiastes.
Ezekiel 44.
Yeah, that he hates abominations.
Make it plain.
Let me show you how God feels about abominations. Because you just bought a snack pack? A shrimp snack pack just now? 2 veggie egg rolls? Okay, all praises. It better not have no pork in that thing. Okay, so understand that. God gave us a way to eat. He gave us a dietary law. Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are the most overweight people in America.
Right.
Because why? We have been given the garbage of the earth to eat.
Teach.
Okay, read that.
Sirach, chapter 15 and verse 13. The Lord hateth all abomination.
The Lord hates the lobster. He hates for us to consume the lobster. He hates for us to consume the shrimp. He hates for us to consume the swine.
That's right.
Because they're all abominations. You got that, Doug? All praises. But you eat that swine, though. You be throwing that bologna in the microwave. Wait till it bubble up, slice it down the middle, put the Swiss cheese on it. Stop. God said it's an abomination unto you. Read that.
The Lord hateth all abomination.
So the Lord hates all abominations. Right now, what's your name, boss? Philip. We're going over God's dietary law. Our people are dying of heart failure, heart congestion, okay? Their arteries are clogged up. Why? Because they eat abominable foods. They eat crab, they eat shrimp, they eat lobster, they eat pork, they eat catfish. Does a catfish have fins and scales? Does a catfish have fins and scales? Because the stipulation, God said that it had to have that combination. It has to have the combination of fins and scales. The shrimp is the bottom feeder of the ocean. They eat all the whales and all the other fish's butt, doo-doo and stuff.
Bring it out.
The lobster too. They're bottom feeders. They're the ones that clean the ocean.
Right.
But yet, we paid $60, $70, $80 a plate for an abomination.
Teach.
We'll break our neck to take a sister out, spend $120
Teach.
to feed her an abomination.
Right.
Read that.
Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 10.
Bring it on.
And all that have not fins, nor scales in the seas, and in the rivers of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing that which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you.
You see that? Brothers be spending $110 a plate on swordfish.
Bring it out.
$110 a plate. Brothers be spending hundreds of dollars on eating whale, shark,
Oyster.
oysters,
Octopus.
octopus. Who you like that caviar, don't you?
Damn.
Huh? Can't eat it. God said we are supposed to stay away from those things.
That's right.
Okay? So that's going over the dietary law. From this day forth, you're going to be responsible for that thing.
Right.
Do you understand me? Watch what you eat. Don't buy abominable foods from these other nations.
Right.
Okay? Today let's go back to 2 Maccabees 15 and 10.
Make it plain.
2 Maccabees 15 and 10. Doug, you got that whole welcome home packet today, bruh.
Right.
You ain't got no excuse after today.
That's right.
You understand me? I hope you consider your ways. We're going to get Isaiah 1 and 3 after that.
That's right.
I hope you consider your ways today.
That's right.
I want you to go and examine yourself today. Because if you want the kingdom of heaven, my brothers, you got to examine yourself. All right? Read.
2 Maccabees, chapter 15 and verse 10. And when he had stirred up their minds, he gave them their charge, showing them therewithal the falsehood of the heathen.
The falsehood of the heathen. I'm giving you your charge today.
Right.
I'm giving you the falsehoods of the heathen.
Right.
One thing we just went over is the food. Okay? Another thing, what's your name again? Philip, right? Hey, brother, don't worry. Hey, you about to go buy and sell on the Sabbath, and we don't even know that thing.
Bring it out.
Hold that. Let's get that. Maybe we can help out Philip. Our people are buying and selling right now. Why is Friday and Saturday the biggest shopping days of the week? Because why? That's what the heathen set up.
Right.
That's what they set up. Going against God's word.
Right.
Read that.
Nehemiah chapter 10 and verse 31.
Bring it out.
And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals,
Look at that. Ware and victuals. Items to sell. Food, from food to fake hair to CBD and to whatever that is. Blunts, shells, whatever, cigarettes. If the heathen bring anything to sell, read.
on the Sabbath day.
On the what?
On the Sabbath day.
Today is the Sabbath day, bruh.
Right.
Sunday ain't never been the Sabbath day, Brother Philip.
That's right.
Our people learned that in slavery.
Come on.
Okay? Let's get the proof. What's up, brothers? Genesis 2 and 1.
Teach. Huh?
Genesis 2 and 1. We going over what today is.
Right.
Today ain't just a kicking it day.
Right.
Get your clothes laid out to get ready to go down to the flats and kick it. Today is God's Sabbath day. Today you're supposed to be giving reverence and worship unto God. Sunday ain't never been the Sabbath day, bruh. Read that again.
Genesis chapter 2 and verse 1. Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the hosts of them. And on the seventh day,
On the what day?
on the seventh day,
Spell that for the brothers.
SEVENTH.
The seventh day. Today is the seventh day of the week. What's your name? Cordell. What's the first day of the week? When you look at a calendar, you got a calendar in your house. You got a phone in your pocket with a calendar. The first day of the week is what? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Today is the seventh day. Today is the Lord's Sabbath day. The Christian church has been lying to our people from generation to generation. Today is the Lord's Sabbath.
That's right.
But yet, look at what the heathen set up. For you to go against your God and to buy and sell on the Sabbath day.
Right.
You see that?
Come on.
I was in that trick bag too. I was once fooled myself. But God said today is the Lord's Sabbath day.
That's right.
Okay, read.
And on the seventh day, God ended his work.
Today, God made the earth in 7 days. And today he ended his work.
Right.
And he rested on the Sabbath day. So just like God rested on the Sabbath day, we're supposed to rest on the Sabbath day.
That's right.
We ain't supposed to be buying and selling from the heathen,
Come on.
from these other nations that's selling you abominable food. Would you get compound dog? What's that, compound dog? Compound cat?
Some type of animal.
Would you get General Soul's crow in there? He calling it chicken, but it's really crow.
Right. Make it
You
black.
have been tricked and lied to just like I was.
That's right.
Read that again.
And he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had made. And God blessed the seventh day.
No, he blessed Sunday.
And God blessed the seventh day.
But yet, you have been taught to go against your blessing
Right.
of keeping God's commandments and keeping it holy. You selling, you buying, you selling, you getting your clothes ready for tonight. You buying liquor bottles, you buying deck of cards for the spade game tonight. Going against God's law commandments. Then you wonder why all hell break loose in your neighborhood. You wonder why a tornado came through and took the roof off of a church.
Let him know.
That was God's work.
Right.
That wasn't no coincidence. That was judgment of the Lord.
That's right.
It's what he wants you to wake up.
Teach, Hot.
Go ahead, give me that. All praise, thank you.
29 and 6.
Check this out. Cordell, don't leave too early, bruh. You miss it. And you don't listen to listen. Brother, you the man, right? Who the man in this relationship? Who runs the show? You or her?
1 Corinthians 11.
Sister, you need to bring yourself over here. Read that. Cordell, don't listen to that. Don't let her take you from God's word.
That's right.
Who run the show? You or her?
Bring it out.
Who runs the show? You or her?
Bring it out.
Come back over here.
Read that.
Isaiah chapter 29 and verse 6.
Now you listening to the black woman taking you from God's word.
Right.
The same God that made her made you. Who you supposed to listen?
That's right.
Go ahead. Let's give me your 1 Corinthians. Hold that. Give me 1 Corinthians 11.
Bring it out.
Because it's the order. The black women need to get in line or go somewhere.
That's right.
Today is a new day. You gonna follow the black man or die in America. Read that.
1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 3. But I would have ye know that the head of every man is Christ.
Read on.
And the head of the woman,
The head of who?
the woman,
Cordell. You are the head of the black woman.
That's right.
You tell her behind to come over here. Read.
is the man.
It's what?
The man.
Cordell, you are the man. Read that again.
The head of the woman is the man. And the head of Christ is God.
Cordell, you run the show. She don't run nothing. And that's what we out here for. We out here to put order back in the neighborhood. The black women need to either get in order or get gone. Read that again.
1 Corinthians 11 and 3.
Everybody give him a hand clap.
Let's go.
Everybody give him a hand clap. He followed God rather than following the black woman. This is the order of God, Cordell. Read that.
1 Corinthians 11 and 3. But I would have ye know that the head of every man is Christ.
So the head of every man is Christ. Okay, according to the Bible, Jesus Christ looked like you, bro. Look at that dark skin you got. That's beautiful dark skin you got. You got the same skin as Jesus Christ. This is a lie according to the Bible. Read that again.
And the head of every man. This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 3. But I would have ye know that the head of every man is Christ. And the head of the woman.
And the head of who?
The woman
Is who?
is the man.
You the head of her. You tell her to come here. You tell her to sit down. You tell her to be quiet. Read.
And the head of Christ is God.
And the head of Christ is God. God, Christ, man, woman, children.
That's right.
Okay? From this, therefore, give me 1 Corinthians real quick.
Verse 8.
Yeah.
Make it
11 and
plain.
8.
1 Corinthians 11 and verse 8. For the man is not of the woman.
God created man first,
That's right.
which was Adam.
Right.
He was a black man.
Right.
He created you first, Cordell. Read.
But the woman of the man.
The what?
But the woman of the man.
Read that again, bro. You're reading it wrong.
For the man is not of the woman.
We ain't of the woman. We ain't of the woman. The woman was not here to run us. Read.
But the woman of the man.
The woman was here to follow our lead. Always remember that, Cordell.
Right.
You ain't gotta be a dictator in your house. That's not what it's saying. Give me Genesis 3:16. Let me show you something. You gotta rule over these women in righteousness and in keeping the commandments of God. You hear me?
That's right.
For instance, that's your girl, right? That your girl or your wife?
My girl.
That's where you going off at. Give me Hebrews 13 and 4.
Bring it out.
This is how you rule over your woman in righteousness. Read.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 13 and verse 4. Marriage is honorable in all.
No, I was taught by the heathen that marriage is a ball and chain. Read.
Marriage is honorable in all.
Believe that, Cordell.
Right.
Marriage is honorable in all.
That's right.
It ain't a ball and chain.
That's right.
You understand me? That's how you rule over these women in righteousness. Okay? You land with her. Y'all probably stay together. Probably got a few kids together. Why can't she be your wife? I already know why. Because of that mouth. That mouth she just displayed in front of all these men. Read.
But the bed undefiled.
Understand, your bedroom is defiled every time you have sex with her, not being married to her. God is frowning upon you and that sister for not being married, but y'all having sex with each other. All right? Read.
But whoremongers and adulterers, God will judge.
You gonna be judged, bruh.
That's right.
If you don't marry that sister, God gonna judge your behind. It can be, God can stir her spirit to sleep with another man and bring home something.
Damn.
And next thing you know, you got mushrooms growing out your shit.
Bring it out.
That's judgment of God.
Right.
But if you marry that sister, that's honorable.
Right.
That's something to be recognized.
Right.
That's what got 79th and Cedar looking messed up now. Because we got a whole neighborhood of fatherless and motherless homes. A whole damn neighborhood of boyfriends and girlfriends.
Right.
And that's what's destroying the black man and the black woman today.
That's right.
Read that again.
Hebrews 13 and 4. Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled.
And the what?
And the bed undefiled. But whoremongers and adulterers, God will judge.
Whoremongers are men that chase after women. Adulterers are women that go from bride to rod.
Bring it up.
You don't want that for yourself, Cordell, do you? You don't.
Right.
All right, give me that a woman to be silent. 2 Timothy. I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna give you the blueprint to give to her. Okay? Because if you want harmony in the house, Cordell, you gotta know what's going on in this Bible first and foremost.
Right.
This is our playbook right here in the game of life. You understand me? The Bible has always been our playbook. And you gotta know the plays for the woman and for yourself. Read that.
1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 11. Let the woman learn in silence.
Let the what?
Woman, learn in silence.
So she's supposed to keep her mouth closed and silent while you're teaching her. Not overstepping you, not over-talking you, not saying niggas ain't shit. She's supposed to learn in silence. Read.
With all subjection.
With what?
With all subjection.
No, so whenever I feel like it.
With all subjection.
She is supposed to be under subjection under you, Cordell.
Right.
She is subject under you, my brother. Read.
First Timothy 2 and 11. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. But I suffer not a woman to teach.
She ain't supposed to be teaching you, Cordell. You supposed to be teaching her.
That's right.
Look at this neighborhood, Cordell. Look up 79th and Cedar.
Come on.
This is the result of the black woman leading.
Right.
Because why? Who's in the game? Our children, right? Who's the ones raising these little gang member kids? The black woman. Because you know why? The black man is in jail right now. The black man ain't getting nothing.
That's right.
We have not been over the black woman since slavery. So who is the ones leading these little gang member children up and down 79th today? The black woman.
Right.
Y'all have been in charge for many years, and this is the result of the leadership of black women. Read that again.
1 Timothy 2 And verse 11, let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man.
Nor to usurp authority over you, black man. Give me that right here. Yeah.
1 Timothy 3 and 2. A bishop then must be blameless.
You are the bishop of your household. A bishop is a leader.
That's right.
You are the bishop of your house, Cordell. Not your woman. Read.
The husband of one wife.
One wife, Cordell. Not side piece number 1, side piece number 2, side piece that live in Euclid. Okay? The husband of one wife. Read.
Vigilant.
Vigilant. That means on point. Okay? Serious. You can see stuff coming before it even comes. You vigilant. Read.
Sober.
Sober, Cordell. Okay? Not high. Not drunk. You sober-minded. You on point. Read.
Of good behavior.
Of good behavior. That means what? Keeping the commandments.
That's right.
Okay? Keeping the commandments. That's good behavior. Read.
Apt to teach.
And ready to teach. Ready to teach the children. Ready to teach your wife. You understand that? Read.
Verse 4. One that ruleth well his own house.
You, wait. The bishop, the leader, which is the men, ruleth what?
His own house.
You rule the damn house, Cordell.
That's right.
You rule it. But you gotta rule it according to this. Give me Genesis 3:16.
Bring it out.
Read.
Genesis chapter 3 and verse 16. Unto the woman he said.
Unto who?
The woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow.
The reason why they bleed every 28 days is because they did not listen to the man. God gave them their period to remind them that you are rulership over them. This is why they bleed. That's what sorrow means. Read that again.
And the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children.
And this is why you sisters have pain when you birth children. It's a reminder of the sin you did in the garden.
Bring it out.
Teach
It
us.
hurt like hell to push them kids out, don't it?
Right.
It's to remind you that the man was in charge. You tried to usurp authority over Adam in the garden. So therefore, you were made to bleed every 28 days. You were made to have pain in birth, giving birth to children. Read.
And thy desire shall be to thy husband.
And you sisters have lost your desire for your black man. Today you say niggas ain't shit. Today you say we ain't nothing. But God is bringing forth real men of this Bible. And we gonna put order back in our neighborhoods.
That's right.
Read.
And he shall rule over thee.
And he shall what?
Rule over thee.
No, Cordell. I thought it was 50-50, Cordell.
And he shall rule over thee.
God said the man is over you, sisters.
That's right.
We are the leaders of this thing. You are supposed to support us as much as possible in this war we are in.
That's right.
We at war with the white man.
Right.
We at war with the Chinese man.
Right.
We at war with the Arab man.
Right.
We at war with the whatever man.
Right.
But yet and you say niggas ain't ish.
Bring it out.
And then when we come home, we gotta go to war with you.
Right. Come on.
Come on now. And we wonder why we don't get along.
Teach.
Okay, give me Jeremiah 31. A woman over a man. You know what I want, right? My man.
Teach.
Make it plain.
And don't be afraid. We your brothers.
Right.
Don't take my passion for anger.
Right.
I want change in my damn neighborhood.
That's right.
I want change amongst the black man and the black woman. Because you ain't getting the kingdom if you don't change. Read.
Jeremiah chapter 31 and verse 22.
Bring it out.
Jeremiah, a black man, prophesied back in Babylon that this today in 2023, this was going to happen. Read.
How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter?
How long will you backsliding daughters going to go about? Read.
For the Lord has created a new thing.
This is a new thing in the earth. There has not been one point in history where the woman was running the man.
Right.
Until today. Read.
For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man.
A what?
A woman shall compass a man.
And that prophecy was fulfilled by Jeremiah in Babylon, and it's been fulfilled today.
Right.
A woman has compassed the black man.
That's right.
And the heathen is behind it all.
That's right.
He gives you your higher wages than us.
Right.
We're the ones, he gives you the position that he'll give it before us. Then when you get the money, you say, nigga, you ain't nothing. I don't need you. I don't need a man.
Teach them all.
Yes, you do.
Right. Right.
Yes, you do. Because this is a result of a not needing the black man.
That's right.
Come on.
Gangs,
Bring it
drugs,
Yep.
prostitution. This is a result of your leadership.
Right.
I'm not saying you personally. I'm saying generalizations. Okay?
Bring it out.
Read that again. Read.
A woman shall compass a man.
Cordell. Who run the show? Who is we? That's right.
That's right.
All right, don't be
Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.